go home, go hard, go home, go hard, go home, go hard, go home. Touchdown like the end zone. When the circle turn to my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard, go home, go hard, go home. Yeah, these championship rings on my hands now. In my head I'm top 10, yeah, that's hands down. You a squad, now you're looking man down. Funny how foes turn to friends now. Drive a race car like a Atari now. Call Dylan up.
Has a newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Zane Gonzalez set and ready to get us started, and off we go now from State Farm Stadium. Fielded in the end zone. And no chance to get away. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Wentz now to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Down. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. He's set out there on 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
And an Eagle first down.
Wentz on the give to Sanders.
They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And it's the Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Play action. Now Wentz. Oh, the ball actually on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
57, Mike, 57.
Now here's a quick throw to start the drive complete. And they nearly get this off field. Mark him down at the 49. A big pickup of 38. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 30.
It turned into an interception.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Left side here to Sanders. And he's going to be out of bounds.
Ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used
to say, get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down.
2nd and 7.
On play action, it's Wentz. His throw.
Disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver. And it results in an incomplete pass.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And he connects with Ertz. An Eagle 1st down there. Wentz to Ertz. And the names that end in TZ. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
On play action, Wentz. He'll buy some time, and he is going to go down. They here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Now Wentz. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 20. Very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. going for it with Sanders. And the fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Shotgun now for Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. Eddie Elvia.
Touchdown.
A 24-yard touchdown as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
An excellent, long, sustained offense. And now as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the...
Who needs a penalty? When you try and throw the ball, you don't even get it downfield, and they go ahead and snuff out the play. They'll take that as a result.
Going deep for Hopkins.
Another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen to Drake. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. They'll run. It's Drake. And this will depend on them. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like,
able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Working from the gun, Wentz going for it all. And that's going to be caught. And the Eagles add on to their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Taken in the end zone. And the decision to come. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it. Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the... Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
57.
They do go for it. It's Murray. That's to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. And that's in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott. Pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season. And that's really just the latest in what has been a tough year already. Gosh, you could probably build an all-pro team, Charles, with some of the guys who have gone down.
Yeah, an all-pro team, and at worst, a Pro Bowl team, because you're talking about names like Saquon Barkley with the New York Giants, Cortland Sutton with Denver, Marlon Mack, Indianapolis, Nick Bosa, San Francisco, all of them injuries that have them lost for the year. Michael Thomas got hurt in the season opener with New Orleans. We haven't seen him since. Nick Chubb with Cleveland on IR. Christian McCaffrey with Carolina. They've all missed significant time, so.
It's finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, simple.
Now Murray again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need.
For one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And they see no sense trying to...
I'd like to see out of this defense a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on. The booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gauton, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. Fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here. Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
They stay on the ground with Drake. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first. From the gun, it's Drake. And he will have the first down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. That is caught at the 7. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
This will be caught at about the 5. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made...
Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
It's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls 17 yards and a 1st down for Philly. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Now 1st down
Margin too.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. Buying time to his left. Failure to connect on 2nd down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Wentz. Into 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job.
On EA Sports.
Switch up. 50 Cent. Mike, 50 Cent.
Murray now on 1st down. Under pressure and down. Coming in and bringing him down to the ground. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
A gain of 14 yards. Brings up
on 3rd down, Drake. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Throw left side complete. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go.
But make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the 1st downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And he will fight his way forward.
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game. As maybe his bench was.
Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game. Wentz throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jackson picking up the 1st on a gain of 15. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And I think this defense time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. Another run with Sanders. That they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6. Wentz gonna throw. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And able to warning. This defense wanted to stop the clock prior to that, and they do. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And now off to the races, down the right yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. It's up and good, and that'll make... Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he's out of bounds just
5 yards, halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
For the 1st down.
A 5-yard gain.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. This will be stopped about
understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people are your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long and sign off from the desert.